Sunday, the 18th of September 2022. The time is currently 8:49 in the morning and we're just about to arrive at our start line for today's training session, which is going to be 18 miles, and this is training run number 6. And we're into our final 3 sessions. We've got today, which is 18 miles. We've got Tuesday, which is 20 miles, and then due to time constraints, we're going to have to jump straight to the full 26 for training because, because I was ill that week when I went back to work and I missed 3 training sessions. I should have already been up to 26 by now, but oh well, here we are. I've had 6 days to recover since my last session. It took my knees about 4 or 5 days to recover. They've only just really stopped hurting today. I did actually on Monday order some knee therapy packs, like the ones that can be hot and cold and that you wrap around your knees. Unfortunately, the new Amazon drivers in my area are terrible, and instead of delivering it to a neighbour, they decided to clearly leave it on my doorstep when I was out. And of course, by the time I got home from Preston at midnight, it'd been stolen. So I ordered some new ones. This time got them to deliver them to a pickup point, and I picked them up last night, so that's all good. So they're in the fridge ready to heal my knees when I get home, because they will be sore. Not that I'll be able to use them straight away, because unfortunately, because it's Sunday, the supermarket is only open till 4 and I need to go food shopping, so it's going to be quite tight. Planning to start this morning at 8:55. Now, we were a bit slower on our 15 miles, but I'm quite confident on previous pace that I should be able to cover this in about 3 hours and 40 minutes. We'll have to see. Obviously there are other factors to take into consideration. There's a slight breeze, but I don't think it's as strong as the other day. And I need to work on my technique as well, because obviously that's why my knees started hurting more. So we're just going to keep the pace nice and steady like we have been doing. I'll check in with you at 5 miles, 10 miles, 13 miles. Actually, there's probably no point doing 13 miles. That's the half point. I don't know, I'll decide. But I'll probably just do the usual sort of increments, and then we'll see. So I reckon we can probably get to our 18 mile point, which is Moreton Breakwater. I reckon we can get there at about setting off at 55. I think we can probably get there by about 20 to 1, and then that will give us half an hour to just go to the shop and then get the train from Moreton to Hamilton Square, and then Hamilton Square onto Green Lane. The connection is favourable on the trains today. There's only, I think, 11 minutes between trains. No, it's less than that, it's 9 minutes, so really good connection times. So yeah, 18 miles, this will be my longest ever run. Let's get it done. Okay, so we're through 5 miles in an hour and 4 minutes. And I thought the headwind was strong on Monday, but my god, it's nothing compared to what it is today. Huge headwind, massive wind resistance. It's going to make this next sort of 5 mile stretch, maybe even 12 mile stretch, extremely hard, but feeling okay. Trying to take slightly bigger strides to account for the wind resistance, which is absolutely ridiculous. But I suppose if I could run in wind conditions that are this strong, it'll just make things easier when I get to London in 2 weeks. But anyway, through 5 miles in an hour and 4, which means we should get through 10 miles in 2 hours and 8 minutes. So if it's just 10 o'clock now, we should get to Mel's at about 4 minutes past 11. Just got to keep going. Okay, so I wasn't going to come on until 10 miles, but we just managed to do 8 miles in 1 hour and 38 minutes, which is personal best. So the long stride pattern that I'm now taking to combat the strong headwind is really working, because it's quickened up the pace. It's the longer stride is stretching out my knees so they're not quite as painful as last time, and just doing that long stride So with the 8 mile point, we've got 10 miles to go, so it's about another 2 hours, so we should, at this pace, we should be done at 25 to 1. So yeah, feeling good. Pace is back on point. Just got through 10 miles in 2 hours, which means, given that we did our first 5 miles in 1 hour and 4 minutes, we've just wiped out our second 5 miles in 56 minutes. So I am really happy with that. So through 10 miles, 8 miles to go. Okay, so just reached the 13 mile mark, just half marathon, and we've done it in 2 hours, approximately 2 hours and 35 minutes. So really good pace going on today. Really. Still feeling strong. Knees are starting to ache a little bit, but my improved stride pattern is definitely helping. It's not nearly as bad as it was on Monday. Yeah, so legs are starting to ache a little bit, but nothing we can't handle. So half marathon down, and just got 5 miles to go. Okay, just passed through 15 miles, and I'm not saying we're on a roll today, but we're just on 15 miles in less than 3 hours. 2 hours, 57 minutes for 15 miles, which is going to be personal best on a number of levels, and that's actually 23 minutes faster than what we did it on Monday. So I tell you what, my knees might be hurting now, but I tell you what, I'm feeling great, I'm feeling amazing. And you know what, this last 3 miles, piece of cake. Okay, we're nearly there, but there's something I want to show you on the way out. First of all, this somehow ended up there. Don't know how, don't know why, but what I discovered, tide's right out today, and on the way out, I saw down on the bank there's a capsized boat, just like submerged. It's become part of the sandbank. Like, isn't that wild? Like, judging by the colour of it, it's been there for, well, I don't even know how long, but there's stuff growing all over it, so clearly decades. But yeah, isn't that fascinating? Knees are hurting, but still having to remind myself to run with the proper technique. Hey, I can see New Brighton in the distance. Not that we're going back there today, goodness no, but we're nearly there. I reckon we're into the final mile now, so we're nearly there. Okay, we're done. Left the breakwater behind, all the way over there. So you know how I said I reckoned, based on my average pace, we'd do it in 3 hours and 40 minutes? Try 3 hours, 33 minutes and 12 seconds. I did it 7 minutes faster. Don't ask me how the fuck I did that, because honestly, I have no idea. No idea. Like, where the heck did that come from? Like, I've not even had the right amount of sleep this week. There's been far too many less than 6 hours, and I just don't know how I did that. Like, my God, that's insane pace. I mean, it's not an elite marathon runner's pace, but let's face it, I'm never going to run that fast, like, ever. But to pull that out, like, that's amazing. So I tell you, I'm feeling pretty darn good right now. Just taking a stroll up to the station. Well, I'm actually going to go beyond the station to the shop to buy a couple of drinks, because I'd always planned, when I set off, I realised I'd probably connect with the 11 minutes past 1 train. Obviously when I finished the run, it was only like 25 to 1, so that was like 35, but just over 35 minutes away. So I used the extra time to stretch out my calves and my thighs and my hamstrings, using the wall at the breakwater, and just give me enough time now to just stroll up towards the station. The shop is only on the other side of the railway bridge, so it's all good. Get myself a bottle of Lucozade to rehydrate, and then a bottle of Coke for a bit of sugar and a bit of caffeine, just to get me home, because obviously food-wise I've only got another little malt loaf in my pouch. I actually can't have anything until I get home, so and even then I've got nothing in. I'll probably have a Baby Bell cheese when I get in, a bit of protein and an apple juice, and then I'll get in the shower and then race to the supermarket before it closes. But yeah, I mean, it was really tough towards the end, but yeah, just getting through it. psychologically locking in that 18 miles. Like, that's only 8 miles short of the full distance. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. Anyway, I'm just going to take a breather while I walk up to the station. And here. And we're home. I'm just going to keep this brief because honestly, it's really quite cold out there now. And it rained a bit after I finished as well. So I'm really chilly, so I really want to go and get a scalding hot shower. I'm going to have to keep moving, unfortunately, because the supermarket closes in a couple of hours. So I've basically got an hour to kind of sort myself out, and then the latest I can leave for the supermarket is 3 o'clock. So really happy to get that locked in. 18 miles, done and dusted, in the tank. And yeah, it's just great knowing I can do it. And the time I whacked out as well, well, wow, that was amazing. So yeah, my plan now is I get about 40 hours of rest now because I've got nothing on tomorrow, even though tomorrow's Monday, it's bank holiday, because it's the Queen's funeral. And as sad as the occasion is, it works out really well for me because it means I can actually have a full rest between training sessions, because the way my rotated days off fall at work, I'm off on Tuesday this week. So if I was in work tomorrow, I would have had to go run today, rest for the rest of the day, work all day tomorrow, and then train on Tuesday morning, like with no recovery time. So having tomorrow to just rest and relax. I might go for a little walk in the morning, but other than that, rest, relaxation, recuperate. So for me now, next hour is sort of shower and clean myself up, then go to the supermarket, get food, and then have my dinner, which today will be a hearty salad. Lots of good food, lots of good nutrients, and then it's just on complete rest. Complete rest until Tuesday morning when we do it all again. Now, originally, I was going to be doing 20 miles on Tuesday, but I think I'm going to increase it to 21 for the simple reason that I will need a shop to buy a drink when I have finished, because I'm doing really well at rationing my 600 milliliter bottle. I'm doing really well at rationing this, but there's going to come a point where I need more, and I need to be near a shop when I finish. So I think I'll go to 21, and that just means that when I go for my last session next Sunday, I'm not jumping from like 20 miles to 26. It's only a 5 mile jump rather than a 6 mile jump. So I'm going to do 21 miles on Tuesday. Yeah. Okay, gonna leave it there for today. So, first of all, if you would like to support me on my journey to the London Marathon, you'll find a link in the description to my Dementia UK Just Giving page. Any support greatly appreciated. If you'd like to follow me on socials, you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at thisisneets. And all that's left to say is, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you all next time.